Hi, and welcome to Female Entrepreneurs Magazine, your go to platform for ambitious women who are ready to take the business world by storm. I'm your host, Angel France, and each week we'll dive into the latest strategies, stories, and success secrets from the most inspiring female entrepreneurs around the world. Whether you're just starting out or scaling up, this is your space to connect, learn, and grow alongside a community of trailblazing women who, just like you, they are making their mark in the world of business. From personal branding to powerhouse marketing, from leadership to lifestyle tips, we've got you covered. So get ready to ignite your passion, fuel your purpose, and unlock your potential with Female Entrepreneurs Magazine. Let's make this journey together and turn your entrepreneurial dreams into reality. Hey guys, it's Angel here with Female Entrepreneurs Magazine. Let me tell you about our special guest today. Her name is Bendtzen, and she is known as the Doctor of Fun. Megan, I want you to, if you don't mind, tell us all about you and what you actually do. I can't wait to find out all the intricate parts of everything. Me, go for it.
Well, yeah, I mean it's been a little bit of a journey. I worked in corporate America for 25 years, and I always kind of had this like little desire, for something more, but I didn't know what that was. And so I always just kind of marched to the beat of my own drum, which often had me in trouble, actually, because I can never do anything by the book. That's just, I had silly business cards. If I had to put on a meeting, there were ridiculous games and music and props. And my clients loved all that. But my company, they told me that I was unprofessional and that I would never get ahead and that nobody would ever take me seriously. And so I had to dim my light actually, to move up the chain. Right. And I did that for many years, until I burned out. And so finally, right at the start of the pandemic, actually, I walked away from all of that and took a chance on me. And ironically, the thing that had me in trouble all those years is now like the very thing that propels me forward, because people will burn out and check out if life is not rich with joy and love and laughter. And so I'm on a mission to help high stress organizations and busy professionals to find success and fun in their work and in their life and in their relationships without sacrificing the things that matter. And so that's what I teach is how you play to win.
I love that. And I also saw you use neuroscience and phonology. Can you explain the combo of that?
Yes. The coolest part about all this, we can actually rewire our brains, because a lot of what stops us in life is simply our mindset or our perspective. And so just by using very simple little, like, change in language, change in thinking, change in thought pattern, we can actually rewire our brains. And the phonology, this is what, I'm like, I call myself the founder of phonology. But basically that is when we can combine those two things together, uh, it to happiness, really, like to making unfun things fun and to finding the joy and the heart in what you're doing, because there's never going to be a day when your problems are over. And so, you have to find the fun in everything, or the gift, really.
Yeah, it's a gift. I love that. It's a
Yes.
gift. I also heard every, rejection or stumble is part of something that is protecting you. And I love that.
Yes. Things don't happen to you, they happen for you. I say that all the time. Yep.
100%. Love it. Love it. Okay. So you have something else you're doing, which is really going to be a lot of fun. And I've heard a little bit about it. Do you want me to
Yes.
share your page and
I'm
they
gonna
can
get out
see
my
it?
little umbrella. my this is for your little vacation drink. Yeah, it's called the Entrepreneur's Love Boat. I am so freaking excited. This is a new division that I'm launching in my company. And it's specifically designed for those busy I mean, if you're an entrepreneur, you know you work all the time, right? And so sometimes our our lives, our relationships can suffer or be neglected. And so this is called the Entrepreneur's Love Boat because it's specifically designed for busy professionals that want to ignite their business and their relationship. And so it's a 7-night cruise. We're literally going on the Love Boat
Like
out of
literally the
LA.
love boat.
Yes.
Okay.
Princess cruise line, and we're taking the Love Boat. Uh, the last night at sea is Valentine's Day. I mean, it's just like everything. We're so excited. There's going to be plenty. It's like a perfect mix of business and pleasure because people will have the opportunity to learn and to grow not only in their business and marketing and branding, but also connecting with their loved one. And even if you don't have a relationship, learning how to attract that person and make room for that in your life if you're so busy all the time as an entrepreneur. So,
And
so
that's
much
what
fun stuff
happens
planned.
to us. Yeah, so much fun. So will you bring your doctor of fun on the love boat?
Oh my gosh. I mean, yeah, that's who I am. So
And
yeah, I'll be there.
your husband's going with you too,
Oh
correct?
yeah, yeah. Yeah, cuz he's the love of my life and I did not know what love was before he came into my life. And we have so much fun. It's so funny because people will often ask us, what's our secret? And they'll say, well, when did you guys get married? And I always say, well, it wasn't that long ago because it doesn't feel like that long ago, but it's been almost 10 years now. And we still act like newlyweds. So
Oh,
we laugh a lot. Laughter is a big key to a lasting relationship. But
okay.
yeah, we're going to be sharing all kinds of stuff about, uh, yeah, how to have that fun and excitement in your relationship all the time, like it was in the beginning.
That's
Yeah.
always important. That,
Yeah.
that's what I think. It's always important. Yep. All right. So let's go past this and let's go a little bit deeper if you don't mind.
Yeah.
All right. She's like, already, what's going to
I
happen?
am ready.
What are you doing? Okay.
I'm so ready.
What would you tell your 18-year-old self if you could tell yourself anything that would
Oh my
make
gosh.
today your life different?
Stop putting it off. Stop putting it off. I feel like this has been in me forever. And it took me way too long to actually step into this. Like I know with every shred of my being, this is what I'm meant to be doing. And I felt it all along my whole life. I've always been, making games and making people laugh and, just having a different perspective. And that's really, like I was saying, I was always in trouble in corporate America because I was always pushing the envelope or like going against the grain. And yeah, that's totally the advice I would give to my younger self, and I often say, I wish I could go back. And my husband and I often say that too, like, I wish we had met sooner, but we weren't ready, we just weren't ready. There was a lot we had to learn before we could really see each other. But I wonder if I could tell that to my 18-year-old self, if I would actually do anything about that.
Let's see if we'd listen, right?
I know, right? Hmm.
All right. I ask this of everyone, and I love the responses that I get.
Yeah.
How do you balance family and your business? Or do you?
Okay. There is a thing out there. This is an interesting question that you're asking because this is part of what I teach when I talk about changing perspective. Because a lot of people talk about work-life balance. And personally, I think it's a bunch of crap. Like, I don't think there is any such thing as work-life balance because for most of us, our work is our life. And we spend more of our waking hours working than anything else. And so it's kind of a losing game. And so you have to, it's a change in perspective, right? There's this thing we've been brought up to believe in the pursuit of happiness, that happiness and fun and joy is something that we pursue or that it happens at the end. But you have to find a way to incorporate that into your life, to make all the unfun things fun, to incorporate the joy and the passion. It's all one thing. So I often say there's no light at the end of the tunnel because people live that way. They say to themselves, as soon as I get through this, then I can relax. Or as soon as I finish this, then I'll spend time with my loved ones, But there's never going to be a day when your problems are over. And so I always say there's no light at the end of the tunnel. You have to be the light in the tunnel. And that's a game changer.
Yep. And I love the fact, just so you know, everyone says the same thing. Balance? What?
Yeah. Yeah. There's no such thing unless you're not sleeping. But really, yeah. So you have to, it's all one thing, and you just have to you have to change it's a lot of mindset. It's looking at things in a way that, you know, makes the dreadful things in life or the tough stuff easier to deal with. Because there's always going to be more. One thing ends and something else pops up, you know?
Yep. All right. So here's the next thing. And this is to the doctor of fun, because
Oh,
she needs to tell us for sure. What's the one fun fact or thing about you that many people don't know?
I don't, okay. I was on a game show. I was on the Wheel of Fortune.
No
Um,
way.
yeah. And it's actually a really funny story. But I'm not going to go into the whole story, but I'll just say that there was a big life lesson that came out of that. It was a lot of fun. And when you go on the Wheel of Fortune, you can only go one time. Like, it's one and done. You can never go back. So it was an amazing experience. I had so much fun. Um, and actually now I host and created my own game show. So that's something that maybe not a lot of people know too. I created the first ever virtual game show that combines neuroscience and phonology. And so there's mental health and wellness benefits for all the players and the viewers.
So
And it's a freaking blast.
you still do this, correct? The game show.
Yes. Yes. So we piloted the game show last year. We ran our premiere episode, and it was awesome. We had segments of it run on ABC, and it was incredible. Everybody had so much fun. I've had a waiting list of contestants, and we're in the process now of pitching it to networks and television and just, getting all the back end stuff lined up. But it was a huge success and I love it. Like, if I could just do that, I would just be a game show host. That's it. Call it a day.
So how can people get on your waiting list? Is there a way?
Yeah. Well, so on my website, thedoctoroffun.com, there's the tab called game show, and you can apply to be a contestant. It's virtual. The whole thing is virtual. That's what's so cool about it, because you can play from anywhere. And we also actually have a virtual audience. I love it. But the waiting list is we're in a waiting pattern right now because, like I said, we're pitching it. We ran the premiere episode, but it's so fun. It is so much fun. It works. Like, it actually works. The science behind it works. Like, you come on that show, maybe down here, and you leave, and the energy is like everybody's laughing and having a great time. It's a lot of fun.
Oh my God. I can just see that. I can see you like doing this and having a blast and not stop laughing. I would not stop laughing the whole
Yeah,
entire time.
it's hilarious. We have so many different games that we play. And they're all based in neuroscience. They're all meant to like release different chemicals from your brain and, just help you be like a kid again, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. That's my like my secret baby over here that is still, hatching.
So I love it. And inside your website, you also have something called Pharmacy of Fun. What is that about?
Oh yeah, my pharmacy of fun. So you can go get your prescription for happiness. I love play on words, like how, I just love to have a lot of fun with that. But okay, so in the pharmacy, I have all different games and guides. They're all digital, so you can have it instantly, but there's couples games, there's team building games, networking games, relationship stuff. It's what I do. I love coming up with creative, fun, easy ways for people to connect, to fall in love, to be better people, to, be better at work and in life.
Love it. And you're a speaker at events and corporations and different things like that, correct?
Yes, yes. And what's so funny is, so I specialize in speaking to organizations that are like high stress environments, right? Because these are the people that aren't usually taking breaks or that have very serious jobs. And most recently, this is almost hilarious because I never would have picked this audience, but I have been speaking to a lot of engineering groups and even more specifically, like the US Army Corps of Engineers. I mean, these are like big, these are serious roles. These engineers I've learned so much about what they do as a profession and how much as a society we rely on the work of engineers for our own safety and just, I mean, everything you look around, everything was created by an engineer. Anyway,
I
it's,
loved your analogy though on Facebook. You had an analogy that was really cool. You related them to football. Can you explain that analogy?
oh,
'Cause
yeah,
it's
that's
really
right.
yeah.
My husband actually came up with that one because I was explaining to my husband about what they do and how it's so unappreciated. Because, I mean, here we are, we're on this call, we have this incredible technology. I'm sitting in a chair, I'm in a building, a 2-story building. We have roads, we have running water, like all of these things that seem so simple and so common. There is so much behind it. There is so much work and planning involved in getting us clean running water and having roads, and vehicles and technology. And so it's a very unappreciated profession and they work so hard. And so when I was telling this to my husband, he goes, "Oh, it sounds like the O-line on a football team." I was like, "What?" But the offensive linemen, it's the same thing. Like they don't get a lot of recognition for what they do. They have a very important role, like they're protecting the quarterback. They don't have, a lot of the other positions you can earn stats for, most yardage or whatever. And there really isn't anything for an offensive lineman. And so their heart is just out there. The only thing that they care about is their team and the scoreboard, and I would say that's very true for engineers too. They have big hearts and just want to make us all safe.
I just thought that was a cool analogy when I read that. I really
Oh,
did. So
well,
if
thank you.
I know you have a place for speakers to get your press kit, correct?
I
Um,
do on my website. Yeah. And I am so on this mission. I spoke to a group on Friday that just, I mean, it's so much fun. I love speaking to audiences because we do a live version of my game show. I mean, it's funny because people expect, here I'm the doctor of fun showing up, and they expect maybe something in their mind that they're thinking, but it's always so unexpected. The feedback that I get is like, "Oh my God, I never have experienced anything like this." And it makes me feel so good because I know that, it got through to people and they're saying things like, "This was life changing. I'm going to live my life differently now," or "I'm going to do this differently because of this." And I'm just on a mission to spread more joy and love and laughter and kindness, in the world. There's a lot of there's a lot of negativity, a lot of divide out there. So
Yeah,
yes, so you can
you have
find,
a
and
big
then
job.
so that's on my website. If any, yeah, for speaking, for training, consulting, all of that is game show, pharmacy of fun,
So
the
it,
entrepreneur's love boat.
right. And I mean, it's right there on your screen, thedoctoroffun.com. So hello. They can just go there and find you no matter what. Now, here are some of my most favorite questions to ask.
Oh,
What is your favorite book?
my favorite book. Okay, so I don't know if you've ever heard of this book. It's called The Levity Effect. This book changed. This was like the defining moment for me because I read it not long after I quit my job in corporate America, and it validated everything. Like I knew that my clients loved all this silly fun stuff that I was doing, but to actually see the proof, like the people that wrote this book did studies on companies and on people's lives that showed profitability, like productivity, like everything improves, health, so many benefits. And that's when I started really studying the neuroscience behind a lot of what I do. And so it was like, oh my gosh, this is real, this is true. And it just put me right back on track to my mission.
I love that.
Oh,
All right.
the levity effect.
Favorite song or songs?
Yeah, okay. So yeah, okay. I've got, okay, first of all, Champion by Carrie Underwood. I listen to that song almost daily. And this is such, if you listen to the lyrics of that song, if you're going through a tough time or just like anything, just listen to the freaking lyrics to that song because that will help you get through it. Um, it's awesome. And it's just very like, oh, you feel like you can just conquer the world. But for fun, I mean, Billie Jean will get me on the dance floor any day. And this one is a little unexpected. You might not be expecting this one from me. Work by Britney Spears. And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. There's a reason. Because if you listen to what she's saying in that song, she's saying, and this again just goes to my message that if you want a great life, if you want whatever your definition of success is, you got to work for it. Because a lot of people think that a life of ease should come easily, and it doesn't. Like, to get a life of ease, you have to work for it. And so that's why I love her song.
And what gets you on the dance floor again?
Billie Jean, Michael Jackson, any
Oh,
Michael
Billie
Jackson.
Jean.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, any Michael Jackson. It does. I mean, it's not hard to get me onto the dance floor, really, but that one does it every time. Yeah.
On your cruise, you're gonna be dancing the whole time.
Oh, heck yes.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
gonna be dancing
We
24.
got so much fun stuff planned.
You
Yeah.
guys are gonna have a blast. And that is filling up quick from my understanding. And you're
It is.
like
I know.
announcing it.
We just did like a soft launch and we've already like a bunch of cabins have been booked. So it's great. It's really great. And the cool part is, I don't want people to be scared about the dancing because you can participate in whatever you want. It's up to you. It's your vacation. We're offering all of these, workshops and sessions and group activities, but there's plenty of free time and, there's so much to do on the ship as well. So it's totally up to you.
I love it. So, is there anything we didn't talk about that you would love to tell everybody about?
Oh, geez. I guess the one thing, just going back to my experience in corporate America and like going against the grain and like changing your perspective, the thing for me is that, we're all sometimes trying to follow this society's roadmap to success, and like how to get results. Um, and so I like to say that if you really look at what I'm talking about here, the real way to get serious results is to get serious about fun. And you literally have to play to win. I mean, that's my mantra, is like play to win. This whole play to win, champion mindset, but play, like literally play. So that's what I want people to take away is life is too short. We get to play one time, just like being on the Wheel of Fortune. You get to play the game of life one time. So get off the sidelines and play to win.
I love it. I love that. Get off the sidelines and play to win. So, talking about getting off the sidelines and playing to win, our magazine cover, we have actually 5 people. I am not one of them that picks who our person is going to be on the cover of the magazine. And I'm here to let you know that you will be on the cover of the
What?
magazine.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Joel. God. That I don't even know what to say. What a Oh my gosh. Thank
I'm
you.
super excited for you. Hey, it's not me. It's not me. I did not choose. I stepped myself away from that because I know all of you guys and I'm too intricately involved with everybody who is inside of
No.
our magazine. I step away.
I can't even believe it. Like this thank you. First of all, I am so honored. I'm so proud of you for doing, this has been a dream of yours for so long, and I am so, so, so proud of you. And I'm so honored to be part of it in such a big way. Oh my gosh. That is incredible. I can't thank you enough. This is like, what a journey, wow. An angel.
It's not me. It's you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. This has been great. I hope that this inspires other people, because I stayed stuck for too long in a job that I knew was eating me alive. So I hope that if nothing else, that it gives other people the inspiration to step into that and to stop waiting, because I said it before, we get one life, right? And you got to play to win. Get off the sidelines and get in the game.
I love it.
Every day is game day. Holy smokes, I'm so excited. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So everybody's going to be excited for you. Thank you for being on. I can't wait to see your gorgeous picture on the front of the magazine.
Holy smokes. Oh my God. This is so exciting.
Be exciting.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What an honor. Really, truly. What an honor. I can't even say enough too about, just in getting to know you and hearing your journey of the creation and the idea and the whole spark for this. And I'm so proud to be part of it, and just so honored and so impressed with your drive and determination to get this where it is right now. So I couldn't be more honored to be part of it. Thank you.
Well, thank
That
you for
really means
being
a
with
lot.
us today. We're super
Yeah.
excited and I can't wait. Bye. Love you.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of Female Entrepreneurs Magazine. I hope you found inspiration, actionable tips, and a sense of connection with our incredible community of driven women. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, leave a review, and share the episode with fellow entrepreneurs who are ready to elevate their game. Remember, your success is just the beginning, and we're here to support you in every step of the way. Until next time, keep shining, keep thriving, and remember, you have the power to create the business and life of your dreams. Stay inspired, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.